Hey, what's up, guys? Y'all, your girl is back, and no, we not taking our foot off of Diddy's neck. Baby, there is a part two to what Chef Jourdn has to say about Diddy, and baby, we got to get into this, okay? But first, let me say this. She is offering more and more insight on key evidence that could have changed the whole direction of the Diddy case. I know, but listen, because she is tired of these Diddy apologists. She is tired of the weak. She is tired of the feeble-minded. In her DMs, talking about some Diddy ain't gonna do nothing to you, blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you this, or to quote Chef Jourdn, we're gonna get into her Insta Live because she read people down. Riddle me this. How is it that all the women messing with Diddy either got stories to tell, right? Or are they being quiet? And how is it that so many people around Diddy are telling y'all, the people that only know him from, yeah, it melt like a hot wax on the track, right? They telling y'all this man is violent, he's conniving, he's malicious, he's vindictive, he likes to scare people, and he likes to control the narrative. All those people telling you. But because y'all went to the Bad Boy reunion tour, and by y'all I mean the people in the back, all of a sudden y'all know this better. Anyway, y'all, let's get into what Chef Jourdn had to say because she had a lot to say. Lego.
And I just wanted to address a few things because I know that it's been very confusing to see my initial post about my reaction to the verdict and me saying that I was afraid. And I'd like to explain that yes, being contacted by the federal government is terrifying. The fact that their visit happens on March 20th, and by April 4th, really, I was made aware that Sean Combs already knew about that visit, even though I declined to speak to the feds when they came. That's why I was served with the grand jury subpoena. So my thing is everyone's like, oh, that's not witness tampering, that his lawyers were trying to pay your legal fees. Now riddle me this. If someone has assaulted you in the past and they threatened your life because you know about them brutally assaulting the person that they are with, that's at the center of the case, why would you be offering to pay my legal fees? Riddle me that, okay? And I wasn't responding. So there are text messages, and I do have voicemails from that lawyer too, because they were trying to reach me. Now, in the interim of me not responding, my car was mysteriously broken into. It's a smash and grab in this city, but my car, the alarm system was disabled, and the contents of my glove compartment and my middle console, everything that was identifying me was taken out and neatly placed on my passenger seat like a serial killer. And I immediately filed a police report and stated in that police report that the feds were at my house 2 weeks before, and that I believe that this was witness tampering and intimidation. And I still do believe it. So for everyone saying, oh, he's not thinking about you, oh, he's not going to do anything to you, oh, nothing's going to happen to you, oh, you're being dumb because now you're saying where you're at. He knows where I'm at. He been knew where the fuck I was at. So there's those details. And maybe that's the only thing where anything to do with me and I have to say is alleged, because I don't have proof that he made people do that. And I believe that he did because he wanted to control my interview with the government. Like Jane. What else? All these men that are stepping up now and that are saying, oh, you know, it was just a little prostitution. Oh, it was just a little this. Oh, it was just a little drugs. If you have to pump people full of drugs for them to participate in sexual activities that you want to do, that is coercion. And I don't think that they wanted to do it. And for multiple women over decades to have said that he raped them, I believe them. I know Cassie. She said it happened. I believe her. I know Mia. She said it happened. I believe her. Kat, my friend, said it happened. I believe her. And in some of the documentaries, there's a common thread. None of these women had spoke to each other. You want to know what the common thread is? Is that his eyes turned black and he looked like a demon. And so I believe that he was doing these things when he was out of his mind because he was a drug addict. Because he was a drug addict. He is a drug addict. Yeah. And so a lot of the verbal abuse and tantrums that us employees that we're dealing with him quietly and silently.
Okay, so anyway, we got Chef Jourdn breaking it down, but let's get into this because someone explained to me how everybody is acting like Diddy ain't a dangerous mofo. Even the judge in the case said, I don't care what that damn jury says, dummies. Domestic violence is still violence. And what this is mofo accused of? Violence. Not only that, witness destruction and jury intimidation. Now listen, Diddy had the dream team, okay? And no lie, they got a lot of evidence suppressed. But that said, what I don't understand. Everybody around him that came forward said this man is a danger and they're scared. And people are sitting there talking about, no, it's time for him to come home. I'll tell you one thing, they allegedly had, the streets was saying they had, Star Island was geared up, security there, they was go time. However, now, because of, and this is why we need to speak out, because just like everybody, Diddy's side spoke out while the jurors who were not sequestered were around, we need to speak out. What am I getting with this? Y'all, listen, the judge is listening. You remember when Diddy's people were hooting and hollering outside? Literally, they had to lock the courthouse down. All this mess happened. The son doing push-ups to celebrate. You don't think the judge saw that? You don't see the judge saw it as unrepentant? The fact that all of Diddy's supporters are acting like ain't nobody in danger, but they are all online wishing that the people involved, the people that came forward, pay and Diddy do their worst to them. It really don't make sense. Again, that jury sent a message that violence was okay. That jury sent a message that they can do whatever they want. However, as the people that know Diddy the best, come out and speak out. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of people still telling their story. I get it. There's the dirtball celebrities liking a post by Kim's alleged best friend. Imagine your best friend going up on a man that literally humiliated, dogged you out, and had you crying. Anyway, none of my business, but I will make it. The whole point of the matter is, you guys, now is the time to actually speak out. Because the judge is looking. And the judge is listening, okay? Diddy is not out the woods no matter how much these dumb supporters want to believe. He is not out of the woods. He is facing a maximum of 20 years. And don't forget, Judge Aaron, they can't appeal the conviction as long as he doesn't give him over 20 years combined. But anything up to 20 years, it is unappealable. Now, will he be giving him 20 years? I mean, I hope so, but it's anybody's guess. Most people say somewhere between 5 and 10 years. This is why it is so important to create a safe space for people to tell their stories. Because just like Diddy and his team created a safe space for his peons, his paid, and the people that took the Diddy payoff package to tell their story, now is the time where we need to create a safe space for everybody to tell their story. Again, you guys, this is not over. Diddy has not been sentenced. And let's also not forget that Diddy might be facing charges in New York and California. Now, I gotta be honest with you, we don't see any charges come up. However, Jane, if she chose to, could bring suit against him. And let's not even forget, New York and LA could also bring state charges. Again, right now it seems like a pipe dream because I'm waiting for these charges to be filed, but you never know. The point of the matter is, y'all, this is not over. Listen to what Chef Jourdn had to say. And let's keep in mind that the more pressure we feel, the more we keep this in the news, the more we speak out, right? Baby, Everybody's listening. And hopefully the judge actually does the right thing. Because as much as people want to act like because he ain't get convicted of RICO, he is just an innocent man. Nah. You're going to have to pay for what you did and that dumb jury decision. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.